welcome to another Mad Hatter review. Today I want to talk about something a little bit different. I want to talk Simpsons, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know the thing. So, I know some of you are saying, hey, Mad Hatter, okay, don't you talk about TMNT, Master of the Universe, sometimes G.I. Joe? What are you talking about Simpsons, okay? What, because it got a new line? Okay, what are you, clout chasing? I'm not chasing clout, okay? In fact, all right, I am an OG Simpsons collector, okay? See, back in the day, in the before time, all right, when I was a wee hatter, Playmates was making some good shit, okay? I know it's hard to believe because of their current output, but yes, they were making some good shit. And one of the things that they were making that was awesome was the Simpsons Playmates line. If you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. That was the line, okay? That was the hot thing back then. I remember I was working my first job in Miami, Florida. I was working at a place called Sarah's Pizza, the shittiest pizza place ever. It was nothing but like old people. This pea soup is too hot. All of that shit. I remember going on break one time to a Toys R Us. There's a Toys R Us a few streets down, and I saw the Simpsons Playmates line. I was like, this is awesome. And I feel like that's where I really became a hardcore collector, because I got all those, okay? I know some of you are going like, hey, prove it. I can't really prove it because I put a bunch of them away, but I do have this that I found. This right here, this old ass Main Street. This was part of the line, okay? It's nice and dusty too, but if you know, you know, okay? This was, this was always difficult to display because it's like this corner piece, but you can see it's got the Jazz Hole and Moe's Bar and the Flying Dutchman, home of the Colossal Donuts, and the figures used to have little chips, and you could put them on these things, and they would talk, okay? It wasn't a great feature, but it was a great line, fantastic line. And recently, Super7 also got into the Simpsons line, okay? They had a Wave 1, and I forgot who was in, but it was like Poochie, Itchy and Scratchy Robots, Astronaut Homer and somebody else. I'm forgetting it. But I looked at that Wave 1. I was like, that's very, very tempting. But you got to understand, Super7, I already had a ton of these, okay? Now, they didn't have, in all fairness, Itchy and Scratchy Robots and Poochie. They didn't have those back then. But I was like, do I want to get into like a Simpsons line again? And I decided no, okay? Or I thought I did. It's still up for pre-order. You can get them at a few places. But this is going to convince me to, I think, get in, because they announced Wave 2 of this Simpsons line. Again, it's Super7, and these look fantastic. So in the Wave, you get Bartman, you get Duffman, Krusty the Clown, and one of my personal favorites, Hank Scorpio, all right? And I just want to go through these because these look amazing. The accessory game is on point. So let's just go through them. So number one, we got Bartman right here. Okay, Bartman has the Radioactive Man comic book, and he's got the nest where he gets hit by lightning. By the way, I'm a Simpsons guy, but I'm like that typical first 10 seasons Simpsons guy. Okay, afterwards, or roughly 10 seasons afterwards, I kind of like, I don't know, I lost track. I definitely don't watch it now, but those first 10 or so seasons, they mean a lot to my childhood. So Bart Simpson comes with the Radioactive Man comic book, comes with the nest. If you remember, gets hit by lightning, the little pieces on the nest, and then Santa's little helper comes and he rips up the comic book. So it comes with all that. So if you've seen that episode, you're gonna get member berries looking at this thing. Comes with the skateboard and the two faces, sad face Bart and then angry face. I was never a huge Bartman guy. He wasn't integral in the show. I think Bartman is one of those things that at media made him more than it was. Like there was a video game and this and that. But I'll get this. I mean, it's a pretty sweet Bartman. I love the accessories. And the articulation, by the way, on these seem to be much better than the Playmates ones back in the day. Those were just very basic articulation, but they looked really well in terms of like the animated style. These seem to be a combination of both. They look on model for the animated style, but the articulation obviously is a more robust here. So that's Bartman. Moving forward, you get Duffman, okay? So you got Duff Man. He's got his chest hair popping. He's got the sunglasses. I love his six pack with the beer and the Duff finger and all the little beers around his belt. His faces are great, and you get the Duff Man smiling face, and then you get the one where he got that sticker on him, and he's like, "I can't breathe, Duff Man can't breathe," and then he's got all the hands, and the Santa's little helper with the shirt looks great, and yeah, so. This is another one that I got to lock down. I'm going to get this whole line, so I should stop just saying, like, I'm going to get this one and this one. I'm in for this whole wave right here. Still deciding on wave 1, okay? Don't pressure me. Next up is this Krusty the Clown. Now, there's been a bunch of iterations of Krusty, but look at the accessories he comes with. He's got Krusty-Os, okay? Jagged metal Krusty-O inside. Then he's got the monkey, Mr. Teeny, his monkey assistant friend on the roller skates, and he's got a robe. The robe looks awesome. I'm wondering how that pops on, or that doesn't look mixed media, so I don't know. He's got the pie. Then he's got a screaming face. Then he's got these two interesting ones that I can't believe they let through. He's got smoking a cigarette head, and he's also got a hand with the cigarette in it. As far as I know, cigarettes and cigars, that's kind of like persona non grata with like these big action figure companies, especially you got to go through Fox, you got to go through Disney, you got to get all sorts of stamps of approval. I'd be really surprised if it comes out with that cigarette, but maybe it's fine. I don't know, maybe they're loosening up, but I'm in for this Krusty, especially cigarette head Krusty. I just love his look, just that sardonic Krusty. Krusty's an asshole, okay? And I love that this kind of shows it in his full assholery. But then, or lastly, my favorite figure, Mr. Hank Scorpio, okay? This is the Hank Scorpio to get because he comes with the screaming head. When I saw they announced Hank Scorpio, I said, I better see the screaming head. And then when I saw it, I was like, all right, that's it. That's that's how they close the deal, as they say. And then he's got obviously the flamethrower. He's got the world's best boss. He's got the grenade. You know, he's never had to call his own number. And he's got the other angry head and regular Hank Scorpio head. But the screaming head is the way to go. And I'm gonna have him with the flamethrower and the fire, just nuking all kinds of shit. So yeah, this wave was the one. I think this is the strongest wave. I feel like I would have opened with this wave. This is the wave 1. Wave 2, I think, is a little weaker. Not a little. I think wave 2 is much weaker than this one. This one has a bunch of must-get heavy hitters for the Simpsons fans. So that's it. Super 7 Simpsons line. Check out wave 1. Check out wave 2 at your retailers. What is this? So each figure, $55. By the way, and just do the math into how much that, yeah, that's the thing. That is a big difference too. The Playmates line was not $55 a figure. I feel like it was like, what, $8 or something? But that was back in the day. This is the new era of Simpsons and the new era of action figures. But I'm in for this wave for sure. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm assuming a lot of you are Simpsons fans, and these are, again, some heavy, heavy hitters. That's all I got. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.